you ain't got to worry about sounding like nobody else. You might have some similarity here. This is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Just because I use the same weapon as you don't mean that you running down the same way I'm running down with it. You might pick up the same sniper rifle as me. I might have a beam in my pocket that I'm going to put on a sniper rifle that's going to make me a little bit more crazier with it than you are. We still got the same weapon. We still aiming at the same type of niggas, but it's a whole different shot.
Cocaine crazy like it's 1980. Only served the raw, so never could you play with. Whoa, shit's cocaine crazy. And yo, shit so raw, what they tell.
So you get to writing things like that, notable things that you remember about Lux. You feel what I'm saying? So once again, you get to start watching footage now. You feel me? You got 3 weeks to prep for him. It's been maybe 4 or 5 days. You got a couple lines scribbled down. It's cool. You understand? Don't panic. Every day you gotta treat that shit like a gig. You gotta get at that every day. It's not gonna get built in one day. Get that out your mind. If I'm saying, you gotta chop at that small bites all day. Pause if necessary. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You gotta build on that. You can't really expect to just, oh, nigga, I don't know. Some of you might. Don't get it twisted. I'm just going off of my experience. Some of you might be like that, where you just come up with all your hot shit in one day. I know the same way I feel on a Tuesday at the beginning of the month is going to be totally different from how I feel on a Thursday at the end of the month. I'm going to be writing different on those 2 days. You understand? I'm not going to be the same nigga. I'm going to be writing totally different. So just in knowing that, I like to use all the time I can as far as creating goals. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's important to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But that's a whole nother video. So you got Loaded Lux. You get to writing your bars for him. You get to watching his footage. You scribbling down. You about a weekend. You ain't got nothing just yet. You kind of panicking, but relax. Think to just refrain. Go back to the stuff you have written. Try to build on that. This is what you do when you can't come off with something off the top. You go back, try to build on whatever you got. Try to build on whatever you can. Go give a second scan to something that you may have heard or wrote down that you didn't finish doing. Go watch that again. Because sometimes it's staring, chilling, doing what you're doing. You're gonna think of something more 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you keep it moving. Automatically, I don't want to leave this out because it's important in the process, and you can't do one of these things the whole time. You're not gonna, okay, I thought about all I could say to him about his notable No, you're gonna be thinking this shit, I mean, on day 15, 16 that you didn't think about on day 7 and 8 about whatever particulars or in particulars that you got in mind. You're gonna think about something new about that shit. So it's all circular. You get your topics, you touch on them throughout the preparation process. You touching on all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So once you get to doing that, you have to automatically think about self. What is the fan thinking and expecting of me? You understand? What is he or she having in her mind or his mind about what I'm supposed to look like versus Loaded Lux? You understand? Forget Loaded Lux. What do they think of me? What do they got in my mind? What are my strong attributes? What are some of the things that make me an individual in comparison to my peers, everybody around me? This is where the bread and butter of your writing is. Understand me in a battle. Because a part of the battle is not only look at you, nigga, it's look at me. You understand? People forget that a lot, and I understand you want to stay on the helmet of your opponent. You want to walk him down. You want to keep him moving backwards. I understand, but at the same time, if you have a story, if you have an edge to you, if you have something about you that is worth hearing, people want to hear that shit. This is how stars are born. This is what star power is. It's not always about the person. Now, if you're really cold with it, you'll make it about you and the person, and then in that contrast. You understand what I'm saying? That antithesis. You know what I'm saying? That's another literary device that we're going to talk about later. We're going to get into all of that, man. We're going to get into all the battle rap glossaries, all of that. We're going to meet halfway. I'm going to make your English teacher happy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to make her happy. I'm going to make him happy and make him feel like and understand, nigga, every elite battle rapper you know is damn near qualified English professor just off of what we do. You understand? Whether they know it or not. You understand? This is just how the chips fall. All right? So You get to thinking about what your opponent's gonna do, and you need to also give your souls. The fans ain't just come for them. The fans ain't just come to hear you rap about them. We came for you too. We want to hear about that thing you did before, when you used to be on whatever block you was on, or when you was used to be in whatever set you was a part of. I want to hear about that too. I ain't just come here to hear, I mean, I want to hear real shit, something that maybe I can relate to, or maybe might put me on to an idea that I never heard of before. Maybe I never been outside like that, and I might hear something where it's like, damn, that shit sounded like it was off of GTA or something, like that. The shit was so cold. You understand? That's where you get Geechee, and some of the stuff Geechee says, it's like, you know, it's something has been.
Let me give you a rundown. Yeah, it's gang banging and murder. It ain't no fun town. My partner stopped banging. Said he living for his son now. May he rest in peace. Cause the moment he decided to put his gun up, he got gunned down. And
that's a lot. It's a lot of people do that. I want to point out Geechee because that's a popular name that they know do it. But a bunch of people who just like, you can just hear something about what they've been through, or something about their experience, something about them. Goods is gonna give you all the goods on stage.
Down that runaway reckless, pen out, putting X's on that gunplay checklist. 2 biscuits to fry your egg, do scramble with mine. The code word is Sunday breakfast. My niggas grab text for... Now I got a magical cup. Guess I'ma have this hat trick flow forever. They ask me why I drink Henny and rap. I'm like liquor and bars. Nigga, that shit golden.
You understand? He's half of the time not even gonna rap about his op, especially if they're not super notable on a big ass stage. He might not even talk about you at all. You understand? He gonna talk about himself, and that's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the major part of the game. If I had to say, I say it's damn near 50-50. If you want to say 60-40, I'm not mad at that too. 60% attacking and about your opponent, 40% that's about you. We came to watch you. You half of the battle. We want to know about you too. You understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind when you get to preparing. That's a whole nother section of battles, because you gotta understand, once you have those kind of bars, those type of angles on yourself, and not an angle in the sense of, yo, this is to make you look crazy like most angles are. We gonna talk about that too. But an angle meaning like, yo, hey, y'all, I want to give y'all this piece of me. You feel what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand this is about me, and this is how I'm gonna move, or this is how I've moved in the past. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta get that up. Niggas want to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? You can do that whether you got Loaded Lux booked or not. You feel what I'm saying? You can do that. You can come up with stuff like that whether you got an opponent booked or not. But it just takes a lot of self-awareness. You might have to talk to your mans and get into some war stories that you're not thinking about the fact that that's something that people might want to hear about, or something that you heard a reference to, or just a jewel that somebody said to you, regular life, just talking. Put that jewel in a bar. If it applies to something that helped you in your life and you could help somebody, people want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear it.
Of course. World. Short shot time. Dollar. Semi.